And so it's my first day of eating from Will Tennyson's cookbook, and what you'll immediately see is a table of contents. There's several different categories. And so you can start off breakfast time, wake and bake. And so that's what I'm gonna be eating. You could also choose for morning quickies, but I'm more of a guy, I like to take my time. I don't want to get it over with too quick. And then after that, I'm going to try to have one of the meals in every category. We have afternoon delights, throat warm-ups, feeding the family, and sweet and salty treats. And so I'm going to eat as much food as I can. Coach Greg, in today's video, it's a full day of eating from Will Tennyson's brand new cookbook. And so many of you may not realize this, but I've had bronchitis for a month and I've lost about 6 pounds. It's a lot of weight. And so I need to eat foods that are higher in calories. I can't eat everything from my cookbook. I'm just losing too much weight. And so Will's got some different recipes, different ways to eat. And so I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna eat from Will's book. And so the first meal I'm having for breakfast, it's a ham and cheddar omelet roll. And in this meal, it makes 8 slices and has just over 900 calories and close to 90 grams of protein. And so to me, it's a good way to get in a lot of calories. Just think of it as I'm trying to go on a lean bulk. I'm trying to put on some size. And so one of the differences between this and a meal that I would normally have is this has 6 whole eggs, 6 full eggs. I rarely eat whole eggs. I usually get rid of the yellows of the egg. I only eat the egg whites. But I'm gonna try eating this. I'm gonna see how I do. And so about to take the first bite. Let's see how it tastes. It's good. I kind of miss having that yellow taste to my eggs because I usually only have egg whites. So to me, this tastes a lot better than if it was just the egg white because there's the yellow in it. I'm feeling like I just got to eat like a cinnamon bun. Now the recipe called for black forest ham. I didn't have any of that. So instead of that, I use this. And so clearly you can make substitutions. And so I didn't have green onions, I used red onions, but really doesn't matter. And so for cashew milk, I use this brand as it has 8 grams of protein. And so depending on what you choose, you could either make this higher in calories, lower in calories. You could use light cheddar cheese instead of regular. So make it the way you want it, but this, definitely gonna give it a 9 on 10. So first meal, great job. I'm just gonna finish this off. And so the more I'm eating this, the more it reminds me of a pancake and an omelet rolled up into one. And it is rolled up. And so as you're biting into it, you get the taste of a pancake, perhaps a sweet pancake, but you also have that flavor from an omelet. And so it's a win. Basically, if you like omelets and you like pancakes, you're gonna love this. What do you think, Nikki? Is it a 9 or a 10? Nikki's getting really small bites, usually bigger. Oh, there we go. Nikki's my partner. Nikki always comes up and eats with me, especially ice cream bars. And so this is a hit. I definitely recommend you give this one a try. Right, Nikki? Okay, it's now time for meal 2, and I chose savory sweet potato chicken and waffles. The only variation I made from the original recipe is I used a panini press, and instead of using avocado, I used this guacamole sauce. Basically, it's like avocado, but it's just available like this. It lasts for 2 weeks, so it lasts a lot longer. I find it much more convenient. I love it. You can put it on anything, whether it's a sandwich or whatever you want to use. You put it on the side to dip in. So that's one main difference. And so it's all prep here. So essentially you have a lot of sweet potato chicken on the top. And so I'm ready to dig right into this. First taste. And that's really good. I can definitely taste this. If it was avocado, I'm sure it'd be great. This is good. The base is basically potato. You can taste that in it. Topped off with the chicken and with this sauce and some of the spinach. Got a great spice to it, a little bit of a kick. Great taste. Loving this meal so far. And as you can see, Diet Pepsi. Now remember, mine is caffeine free. I'll drink as many as you want. I'm gonna have 2 of these. People have been worried about it causing cancer. It's not gonna do that. Just don't worry about it. I've done videos on this. If you wanna watch that, you can go and check it out. But trust me, this is safe to drink. And this meal has 675 calories, 76 grams of protein, and so it's loaded in protein. This is only my second meal. It's gonna add up to around 1,600 calories so far, about 160 grams of protein. Meal 1 kept me quite full. Next meal after this, it's going to be a pre-workout meal. So I'm gonna be doing that, but let me finish this meal. And so that's the end of the meal. I wish it was longer.
That's what she said.
That was absolutely amazing. I'm gonna give this one a 10 on 10. This was even better than breakfast. very filling. I'm only at 1,600 calories. I'm already quite full. Remember, I eat 3,500 calories a day, so I have to get in quite a bit of food. I burn a lot on the bike, and so these meals, excellent, especially I think if you're trying to perhaps lean bulk, get a little bit extra calories. This is my 7th whole egg of the day. There's whole egg in here and some egg whites as well. So I'm definitely getting the eggs in my diet. And so lots of protein, very anabolic. So far, we've hit it. It's 2 out of 2 so far. And so I feel with this pastry, this apple pie pastry, that we could do some ASMR. All we need is the girl's fingernails tapping lightly, some chewing. And so who would have thought Will Tennyson's cookbook is to perform ASMR? It's been a long time since I've had apple pie. This is hitting the spot. And so let's add this clever little sound. You like that? Number 3. And so apparently Baby Nakey's not interested in these. Baby Nakey more fan of breakfast and lunch, but still okay. You want some, Nakey? Starting to get full. One more is gonna hit the spot. And so that's gonna make 1,040 calories in my pre-workout meal. Want some, Nakey? Oh, there you go. He's licking on it. Oh, well, I guess it's a pass. Nakey also likes the apple pie. So that's a 3 for 3 from Nakey and a 3 for 3 from Coach Greg. And so overall, I give this a 9 on 10 rating. It takes a long time to prepare, and although it's amazing, I ate 4 of them, and so there's only gonna be 2 left for next time. And so if you're somebody that's very hungry and can eat a lot of food, you might eat the entire thing at once, but if you're somebody that just wants a small snack, perhaps one of these, then I highly recommend it. And so total calories for today so far before my workout were just over 2,700 calories, about 175 grams. Okay, I'm back from a full body workout, including about an hour of cardio on the bike, and so I trained for approximately 3 hours. So I'm hungrier than last time. So what I have is 2 portions. Most people probably satisfied with 1, but I have 2 portions. As you can see, makes 4 portions. It's enough for the whole family, but I think a really hungry person probably gonna eat half. And so this is a chicken Parmesan bake with quinoa. And so each plate, it states 505 calories and 55 grams of protein. However, I did use light Parmesan cheese, so it's slightly lower in calories. And it stated to use 1 cup of egg whites, but I ended up using only about 1/4 cup, so a little bit less protein was used. Now, it's said to use 4 5-ounce chicken breasts. Now, remember, if you're using it raw versus cooked, that's obviously going to change the calorie content and protein. And so please, when you're making recipes, please consider the fact that if it's raw, it's going to have less calories, and if it's cooked, it's going to be more dense and have higher calories. All right, time to get into this. Based on how I made it, it's going to put me up to 3,500 calories for the day, which is what I eat on average every single day. And so what I really like is the Parmesan cheese. I can taste it in that first bite. Really good. This would be a meal that I could imagine eating in a restaurant, only it would be a lot lower in calories. If you had something similar to this in a restaurant, you're probably gonna get in double the calories. And so consider if you make your recipes at home a lot healthier from Will's book, you're gonna have foods that are a lot lower in fat, a lot lower in calories. You can eat more of it. It's gonna make you a healthier person. And although I'm not a fan of quinoa, I absolutely love it. I taste the sauciness. When I eat a pizza, for example, I put on extra sauce. It reminds me of that sauce that you get when you eat a pizza. And so I absolutely love it. I gotta give this at least a 9.5 on 10, maybe almost a 10. And so of all the 4 recipes I had today, they were all excellent. I would eat this every single day with absolutely no trouble. And so I highly recommend the book. I have to give it a 9.8 on 10 rating. Strongly suggest you pick this book out. All the recipes I tried were absolutely delicious, and so please check it out as soon as you can. So me and Baby Nakey, we really like Will Tennyson's cookbook. If you're interested in Will's cookbook, go hit him up. Also, as you know, I have my own Cookbook 3.0, 2.0, the original PDF or hard copy. So interested in that, obviously use code Greg to get 10% off. I have cookbooks, training books, coaching plans by me and my team. I also have my Harder Than Last Time clothing line. I have the tank tops, hoodies, jogging pants, all that kind of stuff. And don't forget to watch one of those 2 bloops. And until next time, I am out.